Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do the review on the Sony Cybershot RX100, and I've had this camera for maybe about 2 months, I want to say. I used it in my last vlog, and you guys were like so obsessed with the quality of the camera, and I was really impressed by it. So I'm really happy to have this camera. There are some things I wish it had that it doesn't have, but hopefully this review will help any of you who are looking for a camera just to have to take on adventures, or just to have, you know, to vlog. It does not have detachable lens. That's one of the things I didn't like about it. Because it doesn't have a detachable lens, I can't go out and get something better so that way everything looks better. But it is a zoom lens, so you can move this and do a manual zoom like a DSLR camera, which is really nice. It has incredible features to it. It has a lot of features that a DSLR would have. The image quality is really good, like I said. It has some really nice features. It looks like a DSLR camera. It does the blurred effect in the backgrounds. It really does produce nice, clean, crisp, vivid pictures. Something that your iPhone or your phone wouldn't do. I know there are a few phones that do a lot of good things, but my iPhone, I feel like it washes out like the vibrancy, so I end up having to go into an editing app to kind of bump that up a lot. Some things it doesn't have, again, is you cannot switch the lens. It does not have Wi-Fi. That was something I was looking for when I got a camera, like a mini one. I wanted Wi-Fi so I could transfer it to my phone. It doesn't have that, and it doesn't have the flip-up screen for the viewfinder, so if you're vlogging yourself, you can't really see. But those aren't like things that you must have. Those are things that I wanted, and I honestly, for the quality of the video and the pictures, I'm okay with not having those. I can wait until I go home. I know there will be some people who will say nothing will ever look like a DSLR, and that is very, very true, but this is something close to it. So my DSLR, I have the Canon T4i, and it is super heavy and it's just very thick and bulky. I use it mainly to take like my fashion photos, to film. That's what I'm filming with on here right now. And this would be something I would take with me if I'm going to like the water park, or if I'm visiting family or something. I wouldn't necessarily take my big camera because I use it for my YouTube, and it's very expensive, and everything that I put into it is very expensive. So flash is, oh, it's so amazing, and when you take the picture, it just gives you an even light across your face. It does have a skin smoothing feature. I know a lot of people were asking me if it has that. It does have a skin smoothing feature. I try to keep it off because I look like very fake, like Play-Doh-y, if that makes sense. When you are panning in video mode, it has a stabilizer built in, so I can't watch vlogs or videos where it's super shaky because I get very dizzy. Like, I can't watch 3D movies. I can't watch like the ones with 3D glasses because I just get nauseous really bad. But with this one, even if you do the subtle movements, like if you're walking or if you're driving and there's a bump or anything, it's very smooth on what it looks like when you are filming it. Yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed my review of this camera. I know it wasn't a lot. I'll make sure I'll put all the specs and details down in the description bar. I didn't want to bore you guys with all of that. And I hope you enjoyed some of the demo footage. I will be vlogging more often since I have this, and since life is just finally kind of letting up. We'll definitely be going places, and I'll be showing you guys things, and you'll definitely see. It looks like I took my DSLR with me, but I really didn't. If you guys enjoyed my review of it, if you did, give this video a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to my page for new videos weekly. Also make sure that you check out my blog. I have a lot of photos where I took food photos, like actual food photos with this camera, and I love it. I love it a lot. So I hope you guys enjoy those. Also make sure that you vote for me for the NYX Face Awards if you haven't already. Thank you so much to everyone who has. I will have all the links and information down below in the description bar, so open that up. And I think that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye!